Good morning, I'm Matt Herbert and today I'm at Linnery Fisheries. I'm going to be here for the next 48 hours competing in the Intercore Carp Championships. I'm part of the Royal Engineers team and last year we won this competition, so we're the team to beat this year. The two lakes that we're fishing over is B1 and B2 and we've got 3 pairs in each team and there's 10 teams in total. It's the 5 biggest fish per pair and the team with the overall weight and the combined weight of all 3 pairs will win the competition. I'll keep you updated as the session goes on and hopefully I'll catch a few fish. Right, just a quick update. We're now 5 hours into the match, so 43 hours to go. Only 3 fish have been out at the moment over the 2 lakes, so there's still plenty of time to hopefully get a fish or 2 in the night. During this period, I've been baiting up sort of every 60 minutes or so, putting out 5 spoms and just sort of freshening up the area. I'm fishing 2 solid bags over the top and I'm changing these every few hours as well, just to keep it fresh. What I have noticed after I have been putting the bait out, fish have been showing around the area, so it's certainly not spooking them off. But I'll give you another update a little bit later on. There we go, first fish of the session, 25-7, over a heavy baited spot of hemp and maize, using a small washed out Crafty Catcher Peanut Pro pop-up. Let's hope there's plenty more to come. Right, good morning. We're now 24 hours into the match and it's been quite a busy night. 18 fish have been caught over the 2 lakes, with the Royal Engineers at present sitting in first position on overall weight. With the ICCCs, it's really important that each section catch, because if you don't catch in any one section, the chances are you're not going to be competing in the match. Because with the way the point system works, you start off with 11 points, like I've previously stated, and then where you finish between those 10 pairs or 10 places within your section will denote how many points you accumulate. So at the end of the event, if 2 teams are joint on points, it will go on the overall weight of your 6 anglers. So throughout the night, like I said, 18 fish were caught, up to 38 pounds. I had a 25 and my partner had a 28, and then the fish have been coming out from all over the water, so it's still definitely on the cards for some big hits to happen. Since I've been here, I started off with a big bed of bait, about 20-30 spods, and then every hour I put out 5 spods. And then once I caught the fish, I put another 10 spods out, all small particles, and then later on I'll take you through the rig that I've been using and then the plan of action going forward into the competition.
My name's Sergeant Frank Millerick and I'm from the Princess of Wales's Royal Regiment. I'm here at the ICCCs competing for the infantry, and I believe this is our 3rd fish of our peg as our pair, and it probably puts us somewhere in around the top. So, little corker, get it back in and see if we can get another one out.
What I'm going to take you through now is the mix that I've been using. Okay, doing a little bit of research on the venue, it's pointed me in the direction of small particles and massive amounts of hemp and maize. So that's why I've chose the Crafty Catcher chili and garlic and the chili hemp, in conjunction with the munger. Love the munga, smells absolutely beautiful. And then within the mix, it really allows me to put nice beds of bait out with loads of attraction. When I first started the session, I opted to put solid bags over the top. But due to crosswinds, I was finding it really difficult and ended up going through 2, 3, 4 bags before I could actually get the rigs in place. So what I decided to do is move over to a leg clip setup. This allowed me to get a decent drop and also allows me to reel in and cast back out if I'm not happy where it is. So the rig I'm using is a Medusa rig. Okay, you're not allowed to spot maggots on here. Okay, you're allowed to use small bags of maggots. So what I do is put a little bunch of maggots on the top, clip onto there a small maggot mesh bag, and the reason I like the Slip D is it allows me to fish really, really close to the bottom, so before the fish have even realised it's in their mouth, 9 times out of 10 they're nailed. And also, because of the way the fish will be feeding, I really massively overweight it, so the rig goes right to the bottom, stays there. So when the fish are grubbing around, it's not flutting around their faces and potentially foul hooking them. So this allows me to keep it pinned on the deck and hopefully catch a few more fish.
Staff Sergeant Tom Phillips, on the Remy team. We just weighed it, 35 pound. So you want me to get it up and show you? Cool, so after 24 hours, motionless rods, slight change of plan, went for a snagged down tree, fake corn, quite heavily baited, and yeah, absolutely ripped off. We've had 3 fish now in probably about an hour and a half. Lifted us from nothing to 2nd place, did you say, as it stands? Potentially first, we've got another fish to weigh. We'll wait and see. So, Team RSE officially 2nd place in section 3 as it stands. So we're 18 pounds short of the lead. Well, hopefully a few more fish get us through.
So this is fish number 3 for me. I believe this puts the infantry maybe in the top spot, but we'll see on the scores. I'm fishing out in the middle of the lake, about 25 wraps on corn, over a bed of hemp and corn and a bit of boilie. Seems to be working, so I'll keep plugging away at that and make sure we can get a 4th one in the bag and bring the team up a little bit more.
As you said, oh, he's gone.
I got it!
Yes! Oh, what a recovery!
Don't worry about the swing, just can't hold it. This is better than...
All right, good morning. We're moving into the last 2 hours now, and it's still all to play for. The infantry have moved up into 1st place and now on 15 points. Royal Engineers sitting 2nd on 18, and you've got 3 other corps sitting on 19 points. So 1 fish for any of those corps could move them around the leaderboard. At present, the Royal Engineers in section 2 have a fish on, but it's currently snagged. If they manage to get that fish out of the snag and land it, what they're doing at the minute, they've just slackened off their line, put the rod back on the rest, and they're hoping that the fish comes out on its own. Like I said, if that fish does come out, the Royal Engineers will move into 1st place. they will go on to 1 point on that section because no other fish have come out. So all other sections would have to catch to be able to catch the Royal Engineers. So there's only 2 hours to go, so it's still all to play for. Really, really close, really exciting. Okay, so that's the end of the match. The horn's just gone. I've just got my rods in and I'll shortly start packing away. So now everyone that competed in this competition will now make their way down to the admin area, and this is where the prize giving will be given, and we'll find out the final results of the competition. It's been a really, really good match, really close. As far as I'm aware, there's about 4 or 5 teams that could have won it still in the last few moments if a fish was caught. Unfortunately, the fish in section 2 was lost. That would have made a massive difference to the standings as a fish didn't come out of that section. So we're going to shortly go back up to the admin area and then we'll find out the final results.
So the last prize, taking everything left on the table then, is this year's top core. I'll go in reverse order from 4th due to the scoring. So in 4th place was AMS with 19 points and a total of £130.10. Third place, RAC, again on 19 points. Split the difference, they got £133.13. In second place then, Royal Engineers. 18 points. And then first place, and this year's core champions, the Infantry with 15 points. Cheers, gents. Grab your bags of boilers as well.